and welcome to another exciting episode of Can It Take a K26? The show where we take a variety of blasters and see if they can be upgraded using a K26 spring. I am your host, Captain Xavier, and today we're going to be looking at a pair of Batman-themed blasters. These ones I was sent by a fan. I actually received two of them in the same week from two different fans, and that is pretty cool, so I'll be able to make a pair of them depending on what we're able to do with them. They were released by Tonka Corporation in 1995 and do in fact fire old-school Nerf Mega Darts, which is kind of neat. They also appear to have what I believe is a bat symbol projector, based on looking at it. The batteries go in down here. And there are batteries, but they're thoroughly dead and corroded. Let's see if I have a pair. Nope. You're good. Either the corrosion is too bad or the light bulb's burnt out. Could be either. Who knows? But we want to see if this thing can take a K26. Now, one of the annoying things is this thing does not have Phillips head screws. It has triangle head screws. And whichever engineer or executive or whoever came up with that idea needs a good throat punch. Luckily, I am not easily daunted, and if I can't find a way, I will make a way. Ha! I have thwarted the evil triangle-headed screws. If you're wondering how I did it, I used a very small flathead screwdriver that was enough to get into one edge of the triangle and then twist it really hard to pop them loose. I will not be putting those screws back in. They look to be the same size as Stampede screws, so I will replace them with that. Oh, interesting. Take out one screw and this cylinder can slide out, apparently, which presumably lets you replace the bulb. Huh. No, this one works. Nope. Nope. Projects a bat symbol when you pull the trigger. That's pretty cool. I was tempted to see if I could fit an XBZ down here and make rocket launchers on my long-range pistols, but it may not be necessary. Alright, no AR of any kind. Old style plunger head. Kind you see on vintage Nerf blasters. I suspect compression is actually going to be an issue with this one, so I'm going to take the coils off of the easy end. The catch spring is actually very beefy. The trigger spring has been doubled up. I don't know if that was how it was manufactured, but it's definitely how it is. Well, it fits, but as I expected, it will not catch. So, let's see what we can do about that. We got it. Yeah. Well, that is definitely an improvement. Let's see what we've increased the draw weight by. It's gone from a 2.3 kilogram draw to about a 14 kilogram draw. Alright, well, that is a yes. I was able to get it to catch by dremeling back the catch a little bit so that it could get far enough back. And now, sure enough, it will. Interesting. Oh, okay. I have also made a PETG insert. Just by using some electrician's tape, I was able to get it to get a good seal. and it seals past the hole in there. And it's actually a remarkably good seal. The downside is, of course, that plunger head is not the best seal in the world, but it will fire a single Nerf dart about 80 feet now. I don't know what the FPS is because my chronograph batteries have run out again. They were low to begin with. But that is definitely a functional single-shot blaster. Now, I do need to see if I can, in fact, fit an XBZ down in here, and if so, I am definitely going to do that so I can have a rocket launcher or grapple launcher or shotgun or whatever. Put that down there, and then mount a pump on it somewhere. Not a motorized one, just a manual pump. Probably have the pump come across here. Maybe even have it come backwards. Or possibly forward. Who knows? But I like it. And that, oh, see, now that's lovely. There you have it. That is a yes for the 1995 Tonka Corp Batman thing. Let's move on to the next contestant. Our next contestant is the BoomTendo Batgirl blaster, which is, as far as I am aware, a reshell of their Tri-Blast blaster, which has the nifty feature of being able to fire a single dart, but you have to prime it and rotate the barrel manually, or you can flip the switch and it'll fire all three as a shotgun pistol. And you know how I feel about those. So, we're going to see if this thing can take a K26. Compression looks like it might be an issue, but I don't think this piece is actually necessary. Unfortunately, the head doesn't screw off, so I don't know how easy it's going to be to get rid of it. What do we got in the way of pre-compression? We do have some pre-compression, so that gives us a little bit more. I think this section might be exactly the right length, but we have to get this spring off of here. Well, that's a yes. Let's go compare it to a stock one and see what kind of numbers we're. Alright, I'm gonna go put a couple of darts through these and see how they perform. Oh, that is magnificent. It's hitting about double the range, both firing a single dart and 3 darts, which is putting it at around 60 feet at least firing single darts, and upwards of 45 feet firing 3 at a time, maybe even farther, which is fantastic. And what is really cool about these is they fit both in those concealed carry holster pistols that I just reviewed, but they also fit perfectly in the shoulder rig holsters, which is a fantastic place to put a pair of shotgun pistols. That is fantastic. And if you want a little extra ammunition, BoomTendo has a 5-round cylinder that you can print off Thingiverse. I'll put the link down in the description. I have it on the one that was sent to me. Somebody sent me one of these, and then I bought 2 more so that I could tinker with them. And it's still obviously manual rotation, but it holds another dart. It'll fire 1 at a time if you want it to fire 1 at a time. If you put it out to 3, it will fire 3. It'll fire the bottom 2 and the top 1, but not the side 2 here, which is interesting. So you're still getting the same, approximately the same range as you would get out of firing 3 without that cylinder, but you then still have 2 more shots that you can fire single. So that is pretty cool. I may print out another pair of those for these. And I'm definitely going to give these a paint job. So, there you have it. That's a yes. Let's recap. Alright, for those of you keeping score at home, that was a yes for the 95 Tonka Batman-looking thing. And that was a yes for the BoomTendo Batgirl blaster. So both of these are able to take a K26. This one, you can print some 3D parts from BoomTendo down in the description. And make it have a higher capacity, but still fire 3 or 1, as however you prefer. And this one I will be rebarreling and hopefully working on that plunger head, possibly throwing an XBZ in it. Both of these should be a lot of fun for various plans that I have for them. But yeah, I was fairly impressed that both of them were able to. This one only took a little bit of modification of the plunger rod. I had to Dremel it back so the catch was a little bit further back so it could get enough compression. This one, not a problem. Throw the spring in, works beautifully, like pretty much every Boomco blaster, because they make them pretty robust that way. So, there you have it. Let me know what kind of blasters you'd like to see in future episodes. I've got a whole bunch of vintage stuff coming up for the next month. And after that, I'm going to need some more ideas. So let me know what you'd like to see. I'm obviously going to try to get a hold of a lot of the new springers, the Hades I have. We'll see what other ones I can get my hands on, and I will try those when I get a chance. But if there's anything out there that you'd love me to track down, there is an X-Shot or a Zuru one that people keep asking about, and I keep forgetting about. Let me know what it is, and I'll try to hunt one down. And thank you guys for watching.